We all know there are hundreds of upcoming cozy games on the horizon for 2024, and if you've been following along, you know that February alone is going to be insane. But what about the small indie games that are not getting a lot of attention? Here are 6 casual games coming in January that you have probably never heard of. Hi gamers, it's your host Stormy, and today we are bringing you some hidden games released in the next couple weeks that you probably have not heard a single thing about. Will they flop? Will they be hidden gems? Let's go ahead and find out. Starting with number 1, we have Drilbert by Tom Mason, releasing on January 8th, 2024 on Steam. Drilbert is a short puzzle game with a unique digging mechanic made by a solo developer. While the pixel graphics alone are not particularly eye-catching, the soundtrack seems to be really enjoyable. In Drilbert, you play as a drill boy who recovers his hidden gold. This game seems quite simple in nature, but if you're looking for something with a heavy emphasis on puzzles, this might be a good game for you to check out. You have an unlimited ability to undo your mistakes, and this game states to be highly moddable, giving you the ability to make this game closer to your specific preferences. If you need something simple to pass the time, you may enjoy this indie pixel art title. I do wish I had more to say about this game, but it's kinda all that we know so far, and I'm interested to see how the release goes when it comes out on the 8th. Coming up next, we have Cat Search in the Wild West by Simon Eftisol, releasing on January the 8th as well. Yes, another cat hidden object game, but honestly, I am not mad at this at all. I love cats and I love playing these hidden object games, especially on my Switch. While there seems to be a lot more options over on Steam, I cannot say that I am sick of them. I'm happy to see another one. I know I might be the only one that feels that way. Some cats are more hidden than others. Some rest on top of rooftops, others inside buildings, while others just in plain view entirely. You'll keep an eye out for the hidden wanted posters as well. Maybe the cat outlaws are lurking nearby, you never know. There are 100 different hidden cats to find, with 100 different achievements as well. The color story and hand-drawn graphics seem really well done and are true to the Wild West atmosphere in the name of the game, and based on the trailer alone, some of these cats look really difficult to find. I mean, they blend in with the environment so well, so it may be one of those games that you don't finish within an hour. I am really excited for this one personally. Moving on to the next one, we have Cozy Island Idol by Overaction Game Studio, releasing on January the 10th. I'm curious to know exactly which game caused the increase in idle games that started blowing up towards the last half of 2023. But honestly, if you need something like this that allows you to just relax and gives you the option to simply walk away from the game at any point, then Cozy Island Idol should be on your radar. Cozy Island Idol is a cute and relaxing 3D idle game where you catch all sorts of fantasy fish to showcase them in an aquarium. You can sell them to turn a profit and customize your island as well. This is a casual and relaxing fishing game that says to have hours of entertainment with lo-fi music to listen to while idle. If I had the option to play these idle games while working, I absolutely would love to do that, and I think this would work for other projects as well, like doing homework if you need something else to put on your second monitor to keep you calm and focused. You can customize the aquarium to your liking as well as your island, build upgrades to get different fish, and says to have a very satisfying progression system. I think the graphics on Cozy Island Idol are very cute and the colors are deep, which gives it that polished look. While I am overall a bit weary of games that include cozy in the title, I think this one will be a great idle game if it pulls off the execution as well as it looks. Next up, we have another cat-themed game with Cat Palette Merging Colorful Kittens by Cozy Corner, releasing on January the 10th. While it is a cat-themed game, it is not a hidden object game. Luckily, this one is simple, but totally up my alley because I am a huge fan of match 3 games. People either love them or hate them, and I fall into the love category, especially on mobile or on the Switch. The main feature of this game is unique and diverse cats, each of which have their own color and character. Starting levels will introduce you to the basics of the game, swipe the cats in different directions so that they mix with each other and create a new cat with a new shade. But be careful because not all cats want to mix with each other, and some combinations may not work out the way that you expected. As you progress through the levels, the complexity of the puzzles and the number of cats increase. The game has 150 levels with different difficulty where you have to prove your skills in mixing and puzzles. With each level, the difficulty will increase, and you will need more logical thinking and creativity to solve the problem. If you love puzzle games, match 3 games, and cats, you might want to add this one to your wish list. I am of the belief that a game does not need to be complex in order to be good. Based on what I've heard with the music, it also seems to be incredibly calming, which will be good as the puzzles become more and more difficult. I personally will be picking this one up. I think it looks simple, cute, and hopefully well executed. On to the next, we have my second most anticipated game on this list, with Seasons of Rocco by Vivid Vision Studios, releasing on January the 12th. Step into the enchanting world of Seasons of Rocco, where nature reclaims its space and a lovable raccoon named Rocco looks to you for guidance. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if the name is Rocco or Rocco. It looks like Rocco to me, but I could be wrong, so I apologize to the devs if you see this and I am butchering that name. I really don't know if it's Rocco or Rocco, but regardless, in this cozy simulation, your goal is to assist Rocco in surviving the challenges of each winter. As you explore the world, gather delightful fruits, and plant new fruit trees, you will become Rocco's companion in a journey through the changing seasons. You will immerse yourself in the soothing ambiance of nature's beauty, where seasons unfold with its unique charm. I'm actually extremely surprised that this game has not picked up more attention, and I think it absolutely deserves it from what I've seen so far. The graphics are very cute, and who does not love a little raccoon companion? I know it's not exactly groundbreaking as far as concept goes, but it does have some level of its own charm by introducing the idea of preparing for winter as opposed to just basic farming just for the sake of farming. Usually the cozy community would eat up something like this, but it seems to be flying under the radar currently. I do hope that this game does well on release because I think that there was a lot of love put into this game. Speaking of love, last but not least on my list, my number one that I'm most excited for, and that is Omurice Next Time by Griffin Cyan, releasing on January the 15th. In this interactive fiction game, you play as Finn and Gray, and I am a total sucker for a good visual novel. Again, this is another genre of game that can be hit or miss for some people. You either love them or you don't, but again, I love them, especially if they include some romance. I also find that some of the most impactful stories can be found hidden in visual novels. Finn and Gray have been together for 5 years now. 2 men, simple living, and their biggest hobby is just eating for fun. Explore their husband-to-husband life, joy and love, hopes and dreams, and casual awkwardness and embarrassment in this slice of life interactive storybook. This game is deeply personal to the developer as it is based off of his own life with characters based off of real people. I believe that this piece alone will make the game feel so moving and impactful. In this game, there are no pressures. You really don't have to accomplish anything. just like what life is supposed to be. The story is fun and filled with joy, perhaps a little bit silly sometimes. Not too much, but just enough to bring a smile to your face. I really love the art style in this game, which looks to be hand-drawn. It's very charming for sure. There is a demo on Steam currently available for this game, and I do hope that it gains some traction, because I believe everybody's story deserves to be heard. And that, my friends, is our list for today of cozy games releasing in January that you probably did not know even existed. Let me know your thoughts below, and if this video was able to bring some attention to games you might enjoy. I love continuing these conversations in the chat. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed your time here and want to see more indie game coverage. Going into 2024, we do have some exciting updates coming for the channel, including branching out into a couple of different game genres and live streams, which I have been working very hard to get prepared for. If you all have made it this far, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for the endless support, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!